In today's video, we are starting a two-part series on sit-to-stand variations to improve your confidence with stance phase of the walking cycle. If you're new to this channel, I'm Tara. I'm a neurologic physical therapist, and on this channel we talk about anything and everything related to mobility, health, fitness, and mindset to empower you with all the tools necessary to take full ownership and control of your mobility and your health. With all that said, for many people that have suffered a neurologic injury, the stance phase of walking, so there's a swinging phase and a standing phase of walking. The stance phase of walking is where many people have a lot of insecurity. And there's a ton of reasons why that is, or there's several factors that contribute to that. And I have tons of videos on this channel breaking down all the different components that are involved with standing phase. But today we're going to go over just a few of the things that I think are the most problematic and how sit to stand can address those issues. So the first one is weight shifting. People don't know or have lost the ability to figure out how to center their body over one leg. And the other one that's going to be addressed in this week's video is the inability to coordinate the muscles in the hip, knee, and ankle as you weight shift your body forward. So that's part of the walking cycle. We shift to the side and we shift our weight forward through the stance phase on this leg. What does that mean? It means our hip is extending, our knee is extending, and our ankle is flexing. That is what moves our body weight forward. And the sit to stand progression that we're going to go through today is going to address those issues. Now, the other big issue that a lot of people have, and I've talked about it quite a bit on this channel, is dissociation, the inability to get the right side of the body and the left side of the body to work independent of each other, meaning that one leg can flex while the other one extends. And in next week's video, we're going to go into a sit to stand progression for that issue, as well as kind of what that issue means and what your body's actually trying to do when you're walking and trying to dissociate. So that'll all be in next week's video. This week we're going to address those two issues that I think are problematic for a lot of people: that weight shift, centering your body over that leg, and that anterior forward displacement of your center of mass. We're going to start with an extremely easy variation for those of you that are in the early stages, and we're going to progress that up to very advanced stages for those of you that feel like you just have like a little hitch in your walking. Stay till the end because you're going to see some variations that are going to challenge you and your mobility issues when you are walking as well. Okay, so variation number one, a couple of things very important in your conditions or how you're set up. You want to start on a somewhat elevated seat, so hopefully greater than an 18-inch or 16-inch seat surface. 18 to 16 inches is kind of standard. This is a bar height stool, or I'm sorry, this is a countertop height stool. And what you want to do is you want to put your involved leg, or the leg that you're trying to work, slightly back, and your other leg slightly forward. What that does is it kind of biases the involved leg, and then you want to put something on your involved side to hold on to. So a lot of you are used to holding something on this side. Well, remember, we're trying to get that weight shift or that center of mass directly over this foot. So we're going to switch it up and put something over on this side. You can hold on to it. If you can get both your hands up there, that's great. But if you can just hold on to it with one hand, just hold on to it with one hand. And you're going to do a sit to stand. So staggered feet, trying to center your center of mass over your involved leg. And you're just going to do a mini sit to stand. Now stay tuned. I know a lot of you have seen this one before, but we are going to get more challenging. I just want to make sure for the new people to this channel that you do have a variation that you can do successfully. Sit to stand. Next variation, still on an elevated surface, but we've moved our uninvolved leg to something that's a little bit more unstable. This is a medicine ball. I love these because if you do put too much pressure on them, it's instant feedback because you're not going to feel stable because this ball is going to start rolling around. So that's why I love something that's kind of what I call like multi-directional unstable because any pressure on it is going to make that ball roll. Okay, same thing. Arm is over on this side. Foot underneath your body, that's really important. Don't have it out like this because that's why some of you fall backwards when you try and stand up. You want to set yourself up for success, so you want that foot directly under your center of mass because you're going to have a better chance of getting all the way up, okay? You're going to have the most power. You're going to get the most power out of that leg. Reach across, center your body over that involved leg, and again, you're going to push up. And up. And up. Now, if you feel like every time you push up, it throws you backwards, move your foot back further. Make sure your heel stays down, but move it back as far as you can with your heel staying down. If you are in an AFO that does not bend at the ankle, this exercise is going to be extremely challenging for you because that AFO kind of blocks you from getting your foot back far enough. So it just doesn't allow you to get in the best position to be able to get a good push from that leg. But again, if you're pushing backwards or you feel like you're falling back down or your knee is locking out, slide the foot back further. You want that foot really underneath your center of mass. If your knee is slightly over your foot, that is okay. Your knee can be over your toe, and actually I recommend that your knee is slightly over your toe or at least over your shoelaces when you're looking down from the top, okay? Then once you can do that, we're gonna get that ball out of the way. And now we're gonna try and do that sit to stand again without the other leg in play at all. So you're gonna lift that foot up, still hold on. It's not cheating to use your arms occasionally to allow your body to have new experiences. And this is one of those situations where if you need to pull up, that's fine, because the experience that you're going through with the rest of your body is so valuable that it is okay to cheat. Some people tell me, oh, I don't want to cheat, I don't want to hold on. But certain case, you can't challenge yourself to new levels if you don't allow yourself to use tools as needed. Using your hands is just a tool to get to the next level. So you can definitely hold on. You can even push down a little bit. It's just getting that experience of fully loading one leg, taking the other leg completely out of it, right? Because you really have to have your body weight centered over this foot, and you really have to, it really keeps you honest that you're hitting all of the right positions to make that sit to stand the most efficient, all right? And remember what we're preparing for. So you saw that sit to stand. This is pretty much the sit to stand. Loading that leg in that anterior displacement of your center of mass that I talked about, that's pretty much a sit to stand. So if you have to hold on to feel that experience, that's definitely okay. Now remember, we're still on this elevated surface. So that's where you want to start. All right, and then the next natural progression is going to be to go down. Now, this is quite a drop. So if you can't go from like a counter height stool to a regular height chair, just use a chair and set like a phone book or something in the chair to elevate you just a little bit. But same progression with your feet. Staggered stance, remember, you can hold on. I do not think that is cheating. You're going to do that same sit to stand. Same thing, you want that foot under your body, okay? Knee can be over your shoelaces. Reaching across will help to encourage your body to weight shift off of over a leg that you're not really comfortable weight shifting over. So by putting something over here, it's going to kind of allow your brain to kind of move into that space with a little bit less kind of mental resistance, okay? Then you're going to do that push again and down slow. Now, if you can't get up from this position from this height chair. The other option is put your feet side by side, stand up, then put your feet in position and go down slow. Okay, feet side by side, stagger, down, slow. All right, and then same progression. You're gonna put something under your other foot. Means you have to work a lot harder. You're not gonna be able to use this leg because that foot is probably gonna roll off of that ball. Really gotta center your body weight over this foot. And you can push. That's totally okay. Remember, we're just trying to get your body to have a new experience that will carry over into walking. Remember, walking is not going to be this hard. So actually we're doing an activity that's puts a little bit more demand on your leg, somewhat to kind of trick your brain so that when you actually go to walking, it kind of feels easier as well. Like your brain's perception of walking will be easy. Okay, so you do want to challenge yourself a little bit more with some of these isolated activities if possible. Push. Same thing with this one. If you can't do it, put your foot up there first. Stand first, then put your foot up there and go down slow. Both feet on the ground, push up, foot up, down, slow. And then the last one, foot slightly off the ground if you can, foot all the way underneath you. Remember, I told you these were gonna get really hard. This is for those of you that maybe can already walk, you don't have any history of falls, but you just wanna kind of take your walking to the next level. This would be the activity for you, okay? So from a standard height chair, lifting this foot up and pushing up. All right, and this is another one you can do the reverse of to start. So stand first, lift this foot, and go down slow. And then if you can, this is even hard for me, I don't have super strong legs. All right, and then you can try if you're at that advanced level. Remember, when you challenge yourself with these harder activities, you're really gonna have to get that weight shift right, perfect, in order to be able to generate the power to get up. So you're training your body how to get in that right position and get that foot in the right position and be able to load that leg with your center of mass directly over that foot, which again, that is walking, okay? So you could also do the reverse of that, lift the foot, down slow, and then eventually up and down slow, and back up. Okay, but that is it for this video. I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did and you want access to our entire vault of exercises that is in a software system where you can kind of create your own home exercise program, you will want to check out our membership programs. To learn more about our membership programs and to sign up, you can visit rehab-hq.com. If you're new to this channel and you haven't yet subscribed, definitely hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so that you'll get notified every time I upload new videos. I enjoyed spending time with y'all today, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day.